I'm a little bit late. A new word I learned while I was in Okinawa about. Alright, sensei. What time must we be at the dojo? About 8 o'clock. Why sensei? About 8 o'clock. Okinawa relaxed. So, good morning, Hector. Good morning, Daniel. I'm just gonna adjust this down a little bit. Obviously, I'm changing the angle of our videos for today because the sun's coming through the windows, and we'll get started in a few seconds. Good morning, Barbara. All right, so yeah, helps if I take these off. And just convenient little hook. Let's start swinging the arms and backwards. If the glare's a little bit nasty, maybe we'll change the angle a little bit more. Let's go. Hello, Liam. Let's try this. Less glare. There we go. And backwards. Center myself. One arm forward. And backwards. And other arm forward. Backwards, up and down, and across and up, and up and down. There we go. All right, elbows. And the other way. Hurricane, so just opening the hand out. Punch, hurricane, punch, hurricane, punch, hurricane. So just going from the shoulders, now start using your hips and twisting your torso. All right, up, 2, just doing one side, 3, 4, 5, let's go the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so if we do Mawashike, over, Mawashike, over. See, I'm just using Mawashike in the most general sense. This hand's on top, this hand's going over. I know they like to change it up for traditional warm-ups. That way. So, 1, 2, turn, 3. It's got to do with brain training. 1, 2, 3. And on top, 1, 2, 3, and just relax hips. Just easing up our body, getting over the weekend per se. Long weekend in South Africa this weekend. A lot of people did very little. Right, hands in the hips, circles. Since Zoe worked hard this weekend, she had to teach the whole of Saturday and she did the online class. All right, feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drop. Stretching down. Open the feet up, so this is like Kibadachi. Pressing down. Stretching over the ankle joints. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, turn the body. Concentrate on that back heel. Press it flat in the same direction as the front foot. So stretching the Achilles. Press the knee forward. And change. Right, turn this one and raise that one. And stretch, feel the hamstring stretch. And change. And make it a little bit bigger, and then drop it a little bit lower. Change. Stretch out, shake out. Okay, so yeah, more centered in 1, 2, maybe slightly out, 3. Now, I'm balancing with my hands, but what I really want to do is straighten my back. I'm using the mirror to kind of see that my back is straight, and I'm just holding this position. Alright, now try to keep my balance. Up, down, and up, and check out the legs. Alright, let's get going with some kata. As always, Sanchin kata is my warm-up, part of my routine. Sanchin. One more time, shake out a little bit. Sanchin. Good morning. You've done your morning dance. Awesome. It's now getting into the springtime, and as the chimney sweep, my work is tailing off rather rapidly. So we'll probably do live streams a little bit later. For the first part of the year, we kind of kept them very early so that I could do a live stream, help with children, do admin for my business, and then go out and work. But typically today there is no work for me cleaning chimneys. So this morning it is wake up, do some admin, check out some videos, watch Sensei's book a couple of these videos. Always worth watching Sensei's and listening to some of his comments, his thought for the day, etc. Very informative. Then help with the kids, did some chores around the garden, watered the garden. We have a big property, so it takes a while, nearly an hour just to water the back section. I don't stand with the hose pipe, but I manage the irrigation. And then now we do a live stream. And after a long weekend, I wasn't very healthy this weekend. I had a rough weekend. I overdid the pizza on Friday night, and it punished me for about 3 days. No more bread in my diet. Okay, this morning, what shall we do? I think let's do some Chishi. Chishi is the bedrock of karate supplementary training. It's also one of the easiest implements to have or make, to have readily available. And Chishi is karate if you understand that you're doing movements that replicate concepts in karate, especially Goju. Alright, so I'm going to get myself my regular size Chishi that I like training with 5 kilograms on about a ½ meter shaft. And yeah, we're just going to go through some of the exercises that we normally do. So, swinging up, settling down. So, up and down. Those of you who are looking for understanding what you're doing, imagine somebody punches you, step to the side, maybe you punch, then lifting that head and pulling it down. So, hyperextending the neck. All of this hyperextension of the neck that you try and do in karate, the blocking and hitting and pulling the person's head down to lift the arm to redirect them. That is this first exercise in the Chishi. So we're doing the supplementary training for those techniques. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, synchronized body drop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Synchronized breathing. 1, 2, 3. Try elbow underneath and tighten the lats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Another idea maybe we trap, grab on, and we're holding the person. There's arm out and twisting and holding to entrap the person. Very useful, especially in terms of keeping distance. So something to consider that every time you do an exercise, try to find the karate in the exercise. Sometimes exercise is just for the sake of doing exercise, but to find value in hojo, you have to find the karate in the exercise. That's important. Otherwise, something that's in this book I brought up about a couple of weeks ago, what's the point? You might as well go to the gym and train with better equipment and just gym and get physically overall more stronger. So it's to find the karate. That's the difficult part. And there's some things that are out there, like they're like so distant that there's no more connection. Some of those things, if you can't find anything and nobody can show you anything, and discard it and to find a similar exercise for just conditioning purposes. So I like this first exercise. It's one of the reasons I do it a lot. Alright, next exercise we're going to do is like the kettlebell swing. Up, down, tighten. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stabilizing it. 1. Also core muscles. 2, 3, 4. Legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so 2 exercises I've already done 80 times. Squat or half squat into shikudachi. Very easy to see that in doing a little bit of hojo, we do a lot of legs, a lot of upper body, shoulders, etc. Small circle, I'm happy with. Small circle, big circle is a bit of a problem. So give me a sec, I need to do something. There we go. Hopefully I put the do not disturb on. Alright. These round movements, they're a little bit of a problem sometimes for people's shoulder joints. So be careful with these exercises. Alright. You can see that this is now starting to train for kind of throwing kind of action. It's also a good reason why we do sledgehammer, similar exercise, condition, or round the world with the kettlebell to improve shoulder flexibility and ability to withstand load in an awkward position. Alright, so here we go. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Gentle. I have mentioned this several times. If you can find weights that have cutouts in them, and you have a variety of them, they're really useful because they can be used like a kettlebell. You can use them like a kettlebell, okay? They're not perfect, but they can kind of simulate kettlebell. More importantly, they can be used for these funny, weird, twisting rotation actions. All right, so just keeping my arms in, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Alright, so that's a dinky little 10 kg. I'm not fetching a combo ken, but this might be a good alternative for some of the combo ken exercises. So 1, 2, 3. It's not the exact same range of motion, holding on the inside, very small. Very small. If I hold a bit further out, gonna get bigger. So in close, easy. Out further, harder, in close, easy, out further, harder. Okay? There's a little bit less give, so that the arms are not going to get to that full lock that you get on a combo ken, but it is kind of going to work. Alright, next set, holding it further out, and ich, ni, Sun, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, Ju, Ich, Ni, Sun, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, and Ju. Alright, if you want to train the ki on, Ich, Ni, Sun, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, Ju, Ich, Ni, Sun, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, Ju. Alright, easy. If you're an advanced student, then an idea would be maybe Ich, Ni, San. And so on and so forth. So, practicing super bear and all the other bits that come with it. Alright, I see there's some. Oh, okay. Somebody being rude? Oh well, it happens. Okay, so back to our pseudo training exercise, and let's try and do 20 more. So, Ich, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, Ju. Let's do super Dutch. Ich, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Rook, Sit, Hut, Ku, and Ju. Alright, so probably one of my favorite exercises with combo game when I'm training on my own. The pushing exercise requires a partner, but you can do that with the weight, just simply out and back. Okay, and you can do it in many different ways that make it interesting. My students have done the same thing, but with their ankles hooked together doing sit-ups, because it works. So, stepping back, 1, out, in, out, in, out when you're up, in as you come back, out, in at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Having a little bit of a, just small amounts, 20, 20, 20, and all the 20s add up to a bigger number eventually. Alright, round 2, same exercise. 1, try stay down now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hi, good morning. Also, konnichiwa. Good day. So the turning exercise with the Congo Ken, where it bumps you, I'm not a fan of, because I foresee lots of shoulder and injuries to the back of the arms, etc. I know that's been done for a long time, which is questionable. Alright, if you're from a very powerful karate background and it's been ingrained from young, it's very hard not to see what will happen to somebody else, and it's sometimes difficult to see what the attrition rate is. So I'm not a fan of this one. The step and pass with the whole Congo Ken to a partner. I know that one of my seniors, since Tony DeBeer, doesn't like this exercise because the amount of stress places on the spinal cord when your arms are out and you're extending. And when you've got full weight of the Congo Ken, it's awkward. It's 40 kilograms, about 70 to 80 pounds. So it's a lot of strain, a lot of torque on the spinal cord. So in terms of looking after yourself, you have to be careful. As you get older, if you don't have underlying core development, you're going to have a few problems. That said, with a smaller weight, it's not a problem to build up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, small 10 kilogram weight, no problem. Okay, I'm going to add a twist to it now. So, you ready? 1, 2, oh, let's see, let's go left around this side. Out, right side. 3, left side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. So, 2 small kettlebells. Yeah, we're using them as ishisashi. Okay, so common practice. So, 1, now add in block, punch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sanjay. Different variation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the shoulders are burning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oi. More breaths. All right, something else, something a little different. Bicycle tubes or TerraBands. Excuse me while I figure out what's going to be the best angle. There we go. Am I going to be in the shot? Oh, which one is that? That one's that one. Okay. Okay. now I'm being an absolute idiot. Just equalize them. Alright. Okay. So you've seen what I've done there. So, right. Let's just work the hands around. So like this is kind of up, down. It's not too much resistance, but then in the kata. Now ground yourself in your stance. Alright, playing with ideas. A lot of the time, we want to know how to get stronger at this. Number one, some kind of resistance. The weights are easy, and yes, we can develop strength with the weights going back, but we want that pulling power. It's very important for grabbing arm, pulling the person in so you can hit them. Alright, grabbing an arm, pulling it in, changing the direction of the person. So, these are kind of concepts that are super, super important in Goju. Something that I said many years ago, I'm just trying to be better framed, is that if both hands are doing this, the likelihood in combat is that one hand is doing this, the other hand is doing this. So if I split them, I'm doing something like this. Now, a lot of people seem to think, okay, nukite. You're doing nukite to somebody's body, your finger's getting broken. You want to hit with the fist, all right, palm strike. However, grabbing in and pulling, if I had to make that movement bigger, then it starts looking like this. Those of you who know Seisan Kata, it's Seisan. But if I'm looking to go in and to grab and to pull, come in and pull, now we're starting to talk about various forms of pommeling, pulling the arm drags as such, underhooking, going over and trying to clinch, clearing the arms and coming in against the body, grabbing onto the person so you're holding on. You're now on the inside, arms pressing out, their arms on the outside. Now it's knees and headbutt time. All right, and this is kind of synonymous with what the original Goju type of fighting ought to have been, as far as we can speculate. Remember, olden days, didn't fight in competitions, didn't fight for points, didn't fight for honor. They fought when they needed to fight to stay alive. That was it. The rest of the time, you just carried on training and try to be a better person. All right, so I think let's do some tensho, finish up. See, it's already 1:45. I need to get on with a whole bunch of chores around the property. So, let's do a tensho kata. I've done a couple already today, but one more just to finish off. Tensho. That's it for Monday's training. Wherever you are in the world, have a good workout. Don't forget, it is just training consistently with a little bit more weight all the time that builds strength and power, flexibility, and hopefully improves your longevity. Please take care of yourself. Don't overdo it. Little bit builds a lot. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Thank you for joining me.